Lauren Boebert was speaking at a church and said something about Joe Biden, about hoping for his exit from the office, we'll say, of president. And we're going to dive into this. Then a previous time she said a previous thing, the same thing previously, I should say. And then the verse that she's referencing and how just grim, I guess, all of this is.
God said that he was the provider. I know that Jesus said that we would be blessed, but I just don't know about this month. And Jesus is right there at the table with you, saying, what kind of conversation is this? Why are you talking like this, and why are you sad? Jesus, don't you know? We're out of money. COVID's hit. They shut everything down. Joe Biden's president. We don't know what to do, Lord. It's all right. We pray for our presidents. It says, let his days be few and another take his office. That's why I filed articles of impeachment for Joe Biden. Unfortunately, he does have a really great insurance policy named Kamala Harris.
How long now has Kamala Harris been a national figure? And for over 2 years, she's been the vice president, and still it seems much of the conservative movement can't pronounce her name correctly. Strange. It's almost like they're purposefully not. Can you imagine? So right there, that's relatively normal. Someone who doesn't like Biden saying it would be cool if he was impeached, removed. But then Kamala Harris would take over. Okay, let me show you another example, and then we'll dive into why this is actually a little darker than it initially seemed.
Praise the Lord. I hope that blesses somebody. But
So as I said, this is some previous speech she gave at another church.
I do want you to know I pray for our president. Psalm 109:8 says, may his days be few and another take his office. Hallelujah. Glory to God.
And then the audio seems to go out there. So the passage that she's reading from, she conveniently didn't read the next line here. So Psalm 109:8 is what she read. Let his days be few and let another take his office. I guess that could be perfectly reasonable if he got removed because of an impeachment. But the next line is let his children be fatherless and his wife a widow. So again, conveniently saying let his days be few, and y'all know that next line. You know what I'm really meaning. Again, she didn't say explicitly. I'm not saying she did. But the reason I want to talk about this, number one, I think it's generally in bad taste, to say the least, to be wishing death upon someone, because God forbid he capped the cost of insulin, God forbid expanded the Affordable Care Act. But also we heard whenever Trump got COVID, this was before I was doing a show, so I didn't have a chance to publicly kind of speak to this, but he got COVID, and a lot of the left, or I don't even know a lot of the online left, or a bit of it, was going, I hope that he passes away from COVID. And I think just generally, let's not do that. Let's not wish death upon other people within politics. And the right, though, freaked out. How dare you? Disgusting. Wishing ill upon Trump. To people who were saying that. Again, if I had a show, I wouldn't have been saying that. I don't think that's a high character move, but other people were, and the right freaked out, saying you can disagree with him, you can think he's bad, but to wish death upon him and for his kids to lose their father is terrible, right? Well, now they're doing it to Biden. So it's perfectly fine whenever it's about Biden. It's terrible when it's about Trump. She's alluding to it, She's assuming we won't go look at what the full context of that passage is, but pretty clearly getting a good giggle out of it. So it just shows you the hypocrisy and the way that politics has become so much more than just disagreements about policy issues, but definitely about the lack of humanity a lot of people believe the other side to have, which I think all of us should not fall into. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.